Hello students, today I am going to explain you chapter 5 of class 5, that is Life in the Evergreen Forest, the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is the full form of DRC, and DRC is the third largest country of Africa. Okay, let's begin. So, in this chapter, we will read about location and extent of DRC, physical features of DRC, climatic conditions of DRC, natural vegetation and wildlife of DRC, economic activities of DRC, and life of the people. So, children, you already know that the equator runs through the middle of the earth. The equator passes through Africa, Asia and South America. जो इक्वेटर की जो लाइन है वो कहाँ से पास होती हुई निकलती है? अफ्रीका, एशिया एंड साउथ अमेरिका. The area to the north and the south of the equator is called the equatorial region. It has a hot and humid climate throughout the year. जो एरिया है जो कि नॉर्थ और साउथ में, इक्वेटर के जो नॉर्थ और साउथ में है, उसको इक्वेटोरियल रीजन बोलते हैं और वहाँ का क्लाइमेट हमेशा हॉट और ह्यूमिड रहता है. Therefore, this region has thick evergreen forest which are called the tropical rainforest, जिसको हिंदी में हम उष्णकटिबंधीय वर्षावन बोलते हैं. A major part of the Democratic Republic of the Congo (DRC), earlier called Zaire, is located in the equatorial region. Now, we will move to our topic location and extent. Okay, उसकी स्थिति और उसकी जो कितने सीमा में वो फैला हुआ है DRC, उसके बारे में अब हम पढ़ेंगे. The Democratic Republic of the Congo, after Sudan and Algeria, is the third largest country in Africa. अफ्रीका की थर्ड लार्जेस्ट कंट्री कौन सी है? Democratic Republic of the Congo. The total area is about 23.5 lakh kilometer. It is surrounded by Sudan and Central African Republic in the north, Republic of Congo in the west, Angola and Zambia in the south, and Tanzania, Burundi and Rwanda and Uganda in the east. Okay, and Kinshasa is the capital of DRC. DRC की capital है Kinshasa. Okay, now we will move to our next topic, physical features of DRC. The Democratic Republic of the Congo lies heart of the Congo River Basin. The Congo River is the second longest in Africa and the seventh longest in the world. जो Congo River है वो second longest river है अफ्रीका की और seventh longest river है पूरे world की. The Congo River has many rapids and waterfalls. So, the Congo River Basin is surrounded by mountains and plateau. जो Congo River Basin है वो किससे surrounded है? Mountain और plateau से, तीनों साइड से. The Rwenzori Mountain are towards the east and the Katanga Plateau is in the south. Mount Margarita, about 5100 meter high, is the highest peak in this region. इस region की जो highest peak है वो है Mount Margarita, जिसकी हाइट कितनी है? 5100 मीटर. Okay, so now we will read about climatic conditions of DRC. The climate is hot and humid almost throughout the year due to its location near the equator. जो DRC है उसकी लोकेशन इक्वेटर के पास में होने से यहाँ का क्लाइमेट हॉट एंड ह्यूमिड रहता है. The sun shines brightly and the heat is unbearable during the daytime. यहाँ में जो सूरज है वो बहुत तेज चमकता है, इसलिए वहाँ की जो सूरज की रोशनी है वो काफ़ी unbearable मीन्स होता है असहनीय, जिसको हम सहन नहीं कर सकते. The hilly regions experience comparatively low temperature in the afternoon. The sky is full of dark clouds which provides heavy rainfall almost every day. The total rainfall is about 200 centimeter per year and it decreases towards the north and the south. So, we will read about natural vegetation and wildlife. A large part of the country is covered with dense evergreen forest. इस कंट्री का जो लार्ज पार्ट है वो काफी घने जंगलों से घिरा हुआ है, कवर्ड है. The tall trees grow close to each other and form a canopy at the top. जो लंबे लंबे ट्री हैं वो काफी क्लोज रहते हैं और कैनोपी जैसा आकार बनाते हैं. कैनोपी का आकार कैसा होता है? एक अम्ब्रेला की जैसा, जहाँ से वहां से जो सन की रेज है वो डायरेक्ट लैंड तक नहीं आ पाती है. Hence, sunlight is not able to reach the ground. The forest have a large variety of trees along with creepers, climbers and shrubs. The main trees are ebony, mahogany and rosewood. The savanna grassland are in the northern and the southern part of the country. The tropical rainforests are full of animals, birds, reptiles and insects. Rhinoceros, elephants and hippopotamus live in swamps. Swamps means होता है दलदल का एरिया, जो होता है दलदल जो होता है उसको हम बोलते हैं swamps. And the rivers have crocodiles and alligators. Lions, leopard, giraffe, zebras and wolves are found in the grassland. The poisonous Tussie fly belongs to this region. To save the wildlife from hunting for pleasure, the government has set up wildlife sanctuary and national parks. Now, economic activity of DRC. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is rich in minerals such as cobalt, cadmium, copper, zinc, silver, gold, diamond and uranium. The minerals are found mostly in the southern part of the country. इस कंट्री के southern part में है. Mostly जो minerals हैं वो इस कंट्री के southern part में ही पाए जाते हैं. The people are not skilled in developing these resources. इन संसाधनों में जो लोग हैं वहाँ के इन संसाधनों को बनाने में निपुण या कौशल नहीं है. The main food crops are cassava, rice, maize. Cassava is the staple food of people. Its roots are dried and grounded into flour for making bread. The main cash crops produced are coffee, cocoa, rubber, tobacco and oil palm. Some of them are grown on plantation. The method of farming are primitive. यहाँ के लोगों को जो फार्मिंग करने का मेथड है वो काफी पुराना है. The country has poor system of transport. Road and railways are difficult to construct due to thick forest and many river. यहाँ पे काफी घने जंगल और काफी नदियां होने से यहाँ पे रोड और रेलवेज को बनाना काफी डिफिकल्ट है. वाटर ट्रांसपोर्ट along some of the river is now easily available. Air transport is now becoming popular. The mining center are well connected. So now our last topic is life of the people. The Democratic Republic of the Congo is sparsely populated and most of the people live in villages. यहाँ की जनसंख्या काफी कम है और काफी लोग विलेजों में ही, यहाँ गाँवों में ही रहते हैं. Most of the villages are along river or near mines. About 1/3 of the population lives in town and cities. The main occupation of those living in villages are gathering, hunting, fishing and farming. Most of the people are Bantu Negroes. जो बंटू निग्रोस होते हैं वो कैसे होते हैं? Who are tall and have curly hair. They speak Bantu languages and are fond of music and dance. वो बंटू लैंग्वेज बोलते हैं और काफी शौकीन होते हैं म्यूजिक और डांस के. They follow traditional lifestyles and wear colorful dresses. The original tribals are pygmies, who are short in height, जो कि हाइट में काफी छोटे होते हैं. बंटू निग्रोस काफी टॉल होते हैं, लेकिन जो पिग्मीज होते हैं वो काफी शॉर्ट होते हैं. They live mostly in Ituri forest in the northeast. They still lead a primitive life and move about in search of food. After independence, the government is developing the resources. अब इंडिपेंडेंस के बाद जो गवर्नमेंट है वो इनके रिसोर्सेज को आगे से आगे काफी अच्छा बनाने के काफी प्रयत्न कर रही है. The money earned from minerals and cash crop is used for the building of roads, railways and other facilities. Some new cities have also been developed. The progress is slow and the lifestyle and standard of living is improving. Okay, now our 5th chapter is completed. Hope you understood. Thank you, students.